Amal, thank you so much for taking the time. The aerospace and defense sector is no doubt one of the most male-dominated industries in the world. Can you share with us your perspective on this as a female leading Collins Aerospace's regional presence in the Middle East and Africa?
Hey, Amira, thanks for having me and look forward to this chat. So, listening to that question, I certainly have heard that quite a bit as I assume the role of being the managing director. However, being the only one or one of few women in the room has not been an uncommon experience for me. By background, I'm an engineer. My first exposure to the field was my mentor in high school, who was an electrical engineering student, but who happened to be a rock star woman. And, when we talk about representation, I'm an example of that. Seeing myself in her demystified any apprehension I had about pursuing a career in engineering or, jumping into a STEM role. So, when I think about my role as a leader of Collins Aerospace in the region, it's not, that we only, do what we're meant to do, meaning provide exceptional value to our customers day in and day out. But I think about also the example I show to my daughters, right? To my colleagues and to women in this space that they can do it too. My experience in the region over the last 8 years and my career in aerospace has been amazing, right? I don't for 1 minute regret joining aerospace because it's been a fast-paced, evolving environment where, tremendous opportunities are there to either innovate or create. But most importantly, you get to be a part of something remarkable along the way.
So building on that, what challenges did you face on your journey to this position? And what do you expect for the future of women in the aerospace and defense sector, both regionally and globally?
Whether I was living in certain parts of the US or even out here in the UAE, participation in early STEM programs has been very important to me, right? Getting that first initial view, doing the same action of demystifying STEM for those students and being a familiar face that can also show them that they can do it too. And then when we look at early career, right, individuals that are in the workforce, serving as a mentor and walking them through or just being an ear has been vitally important for me. I had some exceptional leaders, and you met some of them at IDEX, where they took a chance on me. And they took a chance on me to step in, but more importantly, they stepped aside so I could live out my full potential as a leader. And I think that's very, very important. So I always encourage leaders to lean forward, especially when selecting qualified individuals to step into the pipeline, especially those that come from underrepresented groups like women.
As a final, positive light as we celebrate International Women's Day, what is your message to women and girls around the world today for how they can be more effective in advancing their careers?
Stay true to who you are. The road is going to be a bumpy one. It's going to be challenging, but you want to be proud of what and who you are, right? At the end of the day, the best advocate that you have is yourself. So be bold and ask for what you want.
Thank you. Those are great pieces of advice. So thank you so much and happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. Take care.